It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the New York Yankees and the Chicago Cubs. Chris Bryant, the National League's leading hitter to this point, takes his swings. Next. Jose Quintana is on the mound for the Cubs in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that, and if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Should be in for a warm one this afternoon. 91 degrees our first pitch temperature. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And he'll reach first safely. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Here's a look over to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. DJ LeMahieu will come on now to replace him as he's into pinch run following the injury. At the plate now, Luke Voit, as he'll take a look at ball 1. The average sitting at 297 here to start things out. An even 20 home runs and 74 RBIs. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. 2 balls and a strike to the Yankees. First baseman. Into the corner and slicing foul. And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. On a rope to the second baseman. But the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
Batting third, the right fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. And for him, you have to think a turnaround is coming. Clearly not going his way of late. And a curveball in for a strike.
Pitching a little bit backwards in this situation, I'd expect a hitter to be sitting off speed.
Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 home.
Ball, that's out.
And he misses again. Ball 3.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
No offer from Stanton. It's ball 4, so he'll head down to first.
Batting fourth, the center fielder, number 99.
So runners at first and second here with one away. And that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. From the stretch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
This is on the ground over to first. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. One hit, one left. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. Luis Severino is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yankees. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. It seems like the more trouble he gets in, the better he pitches. Really tough to hit with runners in scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why his team loves when he's out on the mound. He doesn't give up very many crooked numbers.
Here comes the first pitch. Adam Eaton comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
The third baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Eaton, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. A ball and 2 strikes now. And a swing and a miss, so the NL's leading hitter is set down on strikes, and there are 2 gone. Here's Javier Baez. Previous history with Luis Severino. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. Here's a huge swing by Baez and a ball sent to deep left field. Into the bleachers and gone. 2 runs on the board after the home run by Javi Baez. And that is 27 for him on the year as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0. Here's Michael Brantley.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Gleyber Torres, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
This is exactly what you want to do when you've gone down by 2 runs. Answer the bell. So he leads off the next inning and gets them going with a double. Now if they can scratch a run or 2 across this inning.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And to score, the runner from second.
Yeah, Dan, he's got to feel pretty good about that. Not only did he have a great AB, first pitch hacking, but he smoked that ball to mix in a ribby knock.
Well, he did. He must have had a pretty good plan of attack walking into that batter's box, and he had an idea of the pitch that he was going to get, and boy, he sure turned it loose and buggy whipped that one.
So now to the plate, Ryan Mountcastle. No balls and 1 strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. So striding in, Francisco Cervelli, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0. 1 out and a runner on second base. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Swing and a miss, strike 2. The 2-2 pitch.
Got a 4 count.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it. The next 3-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
First pitch of the at-bat. Luis Severino is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And he will be tagged out at the plate. So it remains a 1-run deficit here as the side is. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. In there, 0-1. 1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 2-2 one more time. Pitch is popped up. And there's out number 1. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Kyle Schwarber. A ball and no strikes. One and 1 to Schwarber. And it's fouled away. The 1-2.
Ball. 2-2 count.
Line drive to left. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the catcher Josh Fegley.
Nope, that's the ball.
Ball 1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Fegley is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd foul. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Line to the right side. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. Nothing. Settling in now, DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Hey, there's a base hit to lead off the third inning. Talk about having a lot of traffic, Hero. He's given up several hits already, so he's been in the stretch most of the game.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Dan. That is the name of the game for this offense. They're trying to get this guy in the stretch. Hopefully he misses over the heart of the plate like he's been doing so far up until this point.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 home. This is line to left. Coming on is Brantley, but he won't get there. It's a base hit.
That's for the Yankees. The right fielder,
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Stanton is working with a slugging percentage over .550, so there's no denying he's one of the premier power bats in the league. Well struck, but foul over by the coaching box. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Called strike on the sinker. 2-2 now. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Shoots this one over to first, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out. So stepping in, Aaron Judge, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Fastball was too much for him there, swung right through it.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Got to believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
The 0-1 delivery.
Oh, that's 6 out.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. Oh, and he struck him out. A big strike out there with the bases loaded, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now back.
1 out here in the Yankees' 3rd inning, and that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. First pitch coming. Here it is.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar. He's trying to at least tie this one up here, if not bring home a couple and take over the lead here in the early going. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Looking at his career totals, Andujar has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. A ball and a strike now. Andujar, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. The Yankees leave them loaded. Our score remains 2-1. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Jose Quintana, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. On the ground to the left side. Andujar's got it. And there's one away.
The batter, number 15.
Now at the plate, Whit Merrifield. He flew out in his last at-bat. Popped up. Voit has a play. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The center fielder, number 2.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Eaton, a former member of the Washington Nationals, who was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on.
And the third baseman makes the play. That ends the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Chopped to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batter.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring up the right-handed hitting Francisco Cervelli.
1-0.
Ball 1. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Little chopper back to the mound. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
The pitcher, number 4.
Digging in, Luis Severino, a base hit in his first trip. Now the pitch. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. The Yankee pitcher at the plate with a 1-1 count.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. 1 run, 7 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. In there, and it's even now, 2-2. And a sinker, called strike 3 as he's rung up and the side is retired. 1-2. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single. And that brings up Javi Baez as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealing on a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
1-1 the count. From the belt, the pitch. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
3-2, 2 out.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. And at the plate, DJ LeMahieu, 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. Hit on the ground to third. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Into the box, Luke Voit. He singled his last time up. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. So a ground ball single up the center of the diamond makes it 2 hits for him on the afternoon. And there you see the Yankees leaderboard as he finds himself second in that category. In now, Giancarlo Stanton. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. A ball and a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2. Popped him up. There to take it is Rizzo, and there are 2 away now. Ready for another shot now, Aaron Judge. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
This is line to left, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And
Leading off for the Cubs, the right fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
First delivery to him on the way. In there for strike 1.
0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one. Mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
The count is 1-2.
And he fouls this one off. Line drive base hit. Now to the plate, Josh Phegley comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
2 runs, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Schwarber is on his way home. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
Now back.
With Merrifield next to bat. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. A ball and no strikes. With runners in scoring position this season, Merrifield is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
These are the stats the oppositions look at. Being great with runners in scoring position. He has certainly been that, and he's able to slow the moment down.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. And he misses with 1 here. It's ball 4. So that'll at least bring the double play into the conversation with runners at the corners and 1 away. Here comes the first pitch. Adam Eaton is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball 1. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here.
In just a sec, as this ball is driven into the outfield. This should score 1, maybe 2. And the second run is in. It's now a 5-1 game.
Well, he was...
Up next to the Cubs, the third baseman, Right. Yeah.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. Line drive to left. Mountcastle is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Man at second here with 2 away, and with it comes Javi Baez to the plate. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Hung the slider there, but laid off for ball 1.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defenders standing flat-footed for much longer.
And he'll step on the bag himself. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1 is a fastball that misses.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Trying to send him packing for the second time.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
Now back.
Riding in once again, Miguel Andujar. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ballgame.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. Good pitch on the black. That was the sinker for a strike.
2 strikes.
A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the 2nd time this afternoon.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Ryan Mountcastle stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Hit hard to the right side. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now back. Catcher.
Well, D-Roll, there's another base hit making it 1st and 2nd. They're piling up the hits on the day, but so far not many runs to show for it.
Yeah, definitely a few knocks in the cupboard makes you feel good, and the batting average goes up.
Back to first, and he throws it away. So that'll go down as an E4, as he certainly had his problems that time at second base. Gary Sanchez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 24, Gary Sanchez.
Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Long throw to the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute there.
Yeah, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
DJ LeMahieu is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Liner toward right center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Now's a good time for your pitcher to take a deep breath. He still has the lead, although it...
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Chicago Cubs, number 73, Adler Alvarez.
Into the box now, Luke Voigt. He gets it hard on the ground to the left. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. And the run is in to score from third.
That's just your classic ribby knock right there, Dan. He's able to turn on the pitch he wanted right there and drive it into the outfield.
Good job getting the barrel to the ball right there, able to get that one through and picks up an RBI. Hard hit and a well-deserved run batted in.
Giancarlo Stanton is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. So now 2 men in scoring position. 3 runs already home here. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
Definitely in a tough situation facing the 3-hitter. You could work around him and maybe walk him to load the bases, but that just sets up the cleanup guy with the bases loaded.
And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. Standing in with the bases loaded, Aaron Judge, as he'll go to work on trying to bring home the tying run from third. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
Behind 0-2 now. 2 out, bases loaded. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Alzolay, a right-hander who stands an even 6 feet. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder is on the run. 1 run is scored. 2 runs have scored. Throw won't get him.
Bases loaded, and he was looking to drive them all in the second he stepped into the box. Puts a big swing on this thing, and the ball just gets down to the wall, allowing everyone to come around and score. He'll take a 3-run double every day of the week.
Stepping in now, Gleyber Torres, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. After it is Eaton. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. All told, 10 men come to the plate here. 6 of them score. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. Zach Britton enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 53.
Stepping up now, Michael Brantley. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
First pitch on its way. Anthony Rizzo is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Britton has pitched just under 60 innings. And during that time, he's worked to a sub-1 whip, less than one base runner allowed per inning. The 0-2 once more is taken for ball 1. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Outside, 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Hit hard down the line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And take a good look there as this misses for ball 4, and the Cubs have themselves a 2-out base runner. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up the catcher, Josh Fegley. Andujar fields it cleanly, and as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around. 7.
Leading off for the Yankees, the third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
First offering on its way. On the season, Andujar is carrying a slugging percentage under .350. Needless to say, he's not a big extra base hitter home run guy right here. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
Bounce towards the second baseman. Knee high, he barehands it. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still 1 good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher. And there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Trevor McGill will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Dom Thompson-Williams is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 0-2 once more. Grounded back up the middle. There's Merrifield on to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play.
Now back, the catcher.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Out in front of it, strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Counts even at 1-1 to Cervelli. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And he dives, but he can't make the play. It lands foul. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so.
And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And he will get there to make the running play. Striding into the box, number 24. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7.
even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good.
The batter, number 50, second baseman
Chad Green is on his way into the ballgame now as he'll be making his 50th appearance of the year. First pitch on its way. Whit Merrifield is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Runs up and gets this one down. And he will smartly swipe that ball away in foul territory, so we likely won't see the bunt again now with 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a line drive. That gets down, and the inning continues. 2-out base hit. That'll bring Chris Bryant to the plate this inning.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought.
third baseman Bryant.
Here's Chris Bryant now. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands his zone.
Green has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself. And this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. Mike Ford is going to be asked to get the...
Please. Pinch hitting for the Yankees. Number 72. Mike Ford.
Line to the right side. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Here's the first pitch to him. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Thompson Williams is there. 2 down.
Now batting.
Standing in, Luke Voit. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. And he takes ball 1.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that's just shy of the baskets and off the ivy. Throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the... Adam Ottavino is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 0.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and into bat next, the versatile weapon Javier Baez. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Michael Brantley is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Still 2-2. A runner at second, nobody out. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one, frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Now batting.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Anthony Rizzo is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
Torres hit the bag to Voit in time for the double play. Cesar Hernandez will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 7. Cesar Hernandez.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. 2 outs here with a runner at third. That evens it up 1-1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. From the stretch. Fastball, and it's strike 3 called. Well, that looked inside, but instead it's the 3rd out of the inning. 1 left for the Cubs. They're down 7. Craig Kimbrell comes on to work now, and he's their usual.
Number 42. Craig Kimbrell.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Giancarlo Stanton is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. 2-1. And now a pitch on the way. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
3-2.
Full count. 3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Aaron Judge. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Fouled off. The 1-1 home. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Eaton is under it. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting.
Next for New York, Gleyber Torres. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set and the pitch.
Ball inside.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now a ball hit hard toward first. And Rizzo won't get to this one. It's a fair ball.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
The 3rd baseman, Miguel Andujar.
Here's Miguel Andujar now, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. And this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away. Coming to the plate, DJ Stewart will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. bouncer up the middle. Baez fields it cleanly, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. They lead it 7-4. DJ Stewart will stay in the ballgame now and take.
Now playing lefty.
Aroldis Chapman takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. From the stretch.
54. Aroldis Chapman.
The 0-1 on its way. Hit hard to short. Torres scoops it up. And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first out.
Up next to the Cubs.
The next Cub up, Dom Thompson-Williams. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Chapman, nicknamed the Missile for obvious reasons. This is his 12th season in the big league, so he's put together a really nice career to this point. Yeah,
Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pitch.
2-run game, last of the ninth with 2 away. Popped him up. Andujar has room in foul territory. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Excellent work putting the finishing touches on this one. Picking up save number 30 now on the year. Nice job from him.
7-5 how today's comes to an end. New York swung the bats well with 16 hits. Luis Severino records the victory, his 13th of the year. Aroldis Chapman closes the door for the save, his 30th. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
For the Cubs, 5 runs on 9 hits, 1 error.